IDP. There it is.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We are going to get started here in just a second. Going to get our resources pulled up, so we will get the show going in just a moment. Hope everyone's enjoying the game. It's a good one.
No, it's not. It's fucking terrible.
One of the best games I've seen, Johnny.
Yeah, although I did have to Hail Mary play Richie James in a league, and that's going actually pretty well.
Hey, man, me too. I did it in that 16-team league that I'm having a nightmare time in. Yeah, Richie James. You get return yards in there, so it's he's having a nice night.
Yeah, even without those, he's killing it. He's doing really good. But yeah, a lot of people aren't having a good time with the 49ers.
Jermichael Hasty, that hasn't been fun.
Okay. And last but not least. All right, I think we're all tweeted out. I got us in that tournament. I just got to get us in the shitty kicker tournament. They actually won us $7 this week.
Did it? Nice. I don't know what, like a $3 ticket or something.
Yeah. Another $100 week. It was nice.
Yeah, all of our stuff, all three of them were in the money this week. All the ones that we had on the show. So,
and the crazy thing was, Dallas defense showed up and stopped Wentz from doing what he should have done against the Cowboys. I should have won all the contests I was in. I was right there. I was in like 5th and 6th, and he gets sacked a few times, throws a couple picks, fumbles a couple times, doesn't do much. Like, it was crazy.
yeah, man, that was an awful game. Actually, I'm pretty sure I slept through that entire thing. I saw the last 41 seconds. I woke up and caught the last 41 seconds. But yeah, that I'm at the age now where it's like you got to know when to. And I knew that one wasn't worth staying up for. So I needed the sleep. I needed to get some Z's with the child. And I was also like fresh off of Halloween. So dude, I was worn out.
No, yeah.
But anyway, are you ready?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pop a window. It's hot as shit in here. Hopefully the cat won't commit suicide through it. 1 second. Don't you dare jump out this window, I swear. All right, ready when you are.
All right, player, we ready?
Yep.
All right, let's get it. What's up, you diehards, you degenerates, you lovers of DFS? It's Addy and Johnny, and we're back with another episode of DF Triple S. Johnny, how we doing tonight, brother?
Good, man. How you doing? Yeah. How are things? How you been?
Things are good. It's been a long week for us here in America. The election's still going on. Not sure what's going on there, but we're doing our best to get through it. So we're hanging in there.
Yes. I'm glad I don't do drugs anymore. It wouldn't have been a good week.
It's a great week. It's a great week to do drugs, though.
Yeah, for your first time, this would probably be the ideal week for that.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a good way to start the show. Give an endorsement for drugs. But anyway, they might be necessary in these times. So anyway, welcome in. I know everyone's enjoying the this Thursday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Just an unbelievable game, Johnny.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Yeah, not good. Jermichael Hasty, that's been a bummer. I know a lot of people were touting him this week. It should be a reminder: never tout any San Francisco running back ever, under no circumstance, no matter how it seems it may play out. Just don't do that. Don't put yourself out there. No one knows what Kyle Shanahan's going to ever do week to week.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay.
True.
So we had another successful week per usual. I mean, it's it's just what we do, Johnny. So on DraftKings, we put up 160 points, and this was a weird week. This wasn't a very high scoring week like the previous one we had, where it seemed like you had to score 200 to cash. This was a week where it felt like if you had like 145, you were cashing. So that's how it goes.
Yep. Yeah. The weather, man. Like screwed up a bunch of games. Small example, that Carson Wentz pass that Trayvon Diggs picked off, one of the two there, moved 8 yards laterally through the air. It was so windy. Like,
wow,
that's insane.
Yeah, I know. That's as soon as those games got going, I was like, oh man, I totally forgot to account for that stuff. It's that time of the year where you gotta start thinking about that stuff.
Yep. Yeah, it was bad. Look what it did to the Raiders Browns game. Like, holy crap.
Oh, I know. We had Derek Carr, we had Darren Waller in a few spots, I think. It's I guess that's one of the problems of doing the show on a Thursday. We don't have the luxury of knowing, that weather, right before game time. But anyway, still a great week. We in the DraftKings lineup, we had Derek Carr, Derrick Henry, Gio Bernard, Devontae Adams. We love you, Devontae. Brandon Ayuk, AJ Green, bust. Irv Smith, bust. Keenan Allen, Miami. Yeah, great. Miami defense, special teams, winner, baby. That was a wonderful call. If you don't listen to us for anything else, listen to us for our defense, special teams call every week. We're pretty decent at that.
Yeah, that's the other thing we spend all kinds of time looking at. Yep.
Yep. So a $3 tourney ticket made $8 with that lineup. I think I cleared about 60 on the week. FanDuel, that lineup did good too. I mean, it cashed. So I mean, it did fine. It wasn't like the week prior, but that one had Rodgers, Gio, Henry, Devontae Adams, Hollywood Brown, Harrison Bryant bust, Jamal Williams, Joe Burrow. He had a letdown game for us, but I entered 1150 and I made $23 off of that lineup. So good week. We want more. We're hungry for more.
Yeah. Yes, we want more. Give us more.
All right. So let's get to the over-unders.
Over-unders.
Also, let's do them all at once. I know that I promised that, I think, a few episodes ago, and I didn't do it, so I need to do that right now.
Yeah.
Over-under contest.
Very sick. Okay, so over-unders. I forgot to do them in order this week, so it's going to be out of order. But anyway, Green Bay at San Fran. That's tonight's game, of course. Green Bay was favored by 7. Over-under of 48. So they exceeded that line.
Good job,
Green Bay.
34 right now, total.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yep. They might have made the line before all the shenanigans came in.
Yeah. I expect a little more fight from San Fran. I thought they would be a little bit. I mean, they were able to move the ball. It seemed to start the game, but I don't know. I thought they'd show a little more fight because that's just kind of what they do. Whenever you expect them not to do well, they seem to do it. Next game, Denver at Atlanta. Atlanta is favored by 4. Over under of 50.
Love this game. I'm going to say it. I don't care. I'm getting me some horse cock lock this week. I'm doing it.
Uh-oh.
I'm doing it. I am doing it. Listen, he had a great game last week, and this is a far better situation, and it's inside, so there's no weather shenanigans.
Yeah, good call there. And Calvin Ridley a little banged up as well.
Yeah. So it's a big Julio week. Falcons' pass defense is still 30th. Denver's looking a little better in general. They're clicking.
Yeah, Drew Lock's got his swag back. Love to see that. Next game, Seattle 6-1. Seattle at 6-2. Buffalo. Seattle's favored by 3. Over under a 55.
Yeah, this looks like a great game for everything. We just got to keep an eye on the weather for this one because it's in friggin' Buffalo.
Yep, exactly. Be careful there, folks. Next game, Bears, the 5-3 Bears at the 5-2 tight ones. Tennessee is favored by 6.5. Over under 46.5. Don't want much of this game, I don't think. Although I don't mind David Montgomery this week.
Yeah.
He's solid. He's nicely priced, I noticed.
Yeah, that's
Allen Robinson probably could have a decent week. Those corners for Tennessee aren't very good. Although they did bring in we'll get to see Desmond King in his debut this week. So that'll be interesting. Does he have to wait a week?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. Like, because I heard that Williamson's not playing this week, but then I don't know. I'm just waiting on all those guys. I'm not playing Dunlap. I'm not playing Williamson. I'm just staying away for a week.
Yeah, I agree. You got to wait and see how they use them. But yeah, that should be an interesting game. I doubt I'll have much of the Titans offense.
Same. Yeah.
Okay, so your boys. No, I'm sorry. I'm moving down. Baltimore at Indy. Baltimore's favored by 2. Over under 48.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want much of this one either.
Yeah, it's going to be potentially another tough game for Lamar. It's been a tough season for him.
Yeah,
definitely not been what we had hoped. Tough matchup there. That'll be a good game, though, I think.
Yes.
Carolina at Kansas City. Kansas City's favored by 10.5. Over under 53. I like this game. This will have a lot of nice pieces in it.
Yeah, I think so too. It's crazy though. The KC Chiefs pass defense is like 5th or something. It's up there. It's like sneaky good.
Yeah, they're not bad. They got Sorensen playing like one of the best safeties in the league right now. They got a fun little defense.
Yeah.
Although no Chris Jones this week. He's on the Rona list. So
right, that's unfortunate. So we'll get something Wharton, Tyler Wharton, Taiwan Wharton, whoever that guy.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't recommend starting him in IDP leagues, but you never know.
Same.
Okay, Detroit at Minnesota. There's actually no line on that. I'm guessing because of it's Chase Daniels.
Yeah.
So that'll probably get released in a day or two, I'd say. Stafford's out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Galladay.
And Galladay, that's right.
Yes.
Yikes. Although Daniels did okay in some spot starts. He could be an option for us in DFS if we're feeling a little lucky.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, yeah, Minnesota doesn't have a secondary or a pass rush, but Jesus Christ, like I don't know.
Hey, 4,500. I think he's like 4,500, maybe less than that. We'll look at him. New York Giants at Washington football team. Yikes, what a game. Washington is favored by 2. Over under a 43.
I saw something wild today. Guess who has the best pass defense in the league right now?
Is it Washington?
It is Washington.
That's crazy, dude.
I know. It snuck up on me. I didn't see that coming. Yeah.
They're really good though. Hey, the Giants maybe that offense gets a boost with Dante Pettis.
Yeah. It does feel like an Ingram week though. He's been trending up a little bit and his price is still nothing. Like non-existent.
Yeah. Man, they just don't know how to use him there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. The price is very nice. Houston at Jacksonville. This could be a fun game. Houston is favored by 7. Over under a 51.
Mm-hmm. And Jacksonville's got who? Luton. something coming out.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So it could be just a Houston domination. That's probably likely. I don't know that you want much of Jacksonville.
I was looking at this. There's a few defenses this week that are like great priced options because they got rookie quarterbacks they're going up against that not going to be great for them. So we'll look at that in a bit.
Very nice. Las Vegas at the Chargers. I like this game a lot. It's the line is even on it, over under of 51.5.
Love this game. So the shit show in Cleveland with crazy winds and sleet and rain and stuff knocked the Raiders out of the top 10 passing offenses. But we know that's bullshit caused by Mother Nature. So now we've got 2 top 10 passing offenses in my mind anyway, because Chargers are like 6 or 7. So it's there's gonna be fireworks, definitely.
Yep, absolutely. And hopefully people are gonna be off the car. I mean, cars low priced again this week, of course. But yeah, I think we're going to go back to the Oakland well, maybe on 1 or 2 of these lineups. And also Keenan Allen's a great play this week. He's a great play every week.
Yeah.
But Mike Williams, same thing. Pittsburgh 7-0 at 2-6 Dallas. Johnny, tough one here.
Yeah, I don't know what the line is for this. All I do know is you take out a second mortgage and you bet at money line on Pittsburgh this week, and you're fine.
Yes, that's very true. You want to guess what it is?
17.5. Or the over under, you mean?
The line was fine. Yeah, it's 14. So you're close.
Yeah, it should be higher. This is a slam dunk James Conner week, by the way.
Yes, agree. I have him in a few spots. Over under 42 in this game. It's just going to be Pittsburgh just killing them.
Oh yeah, not going to be. I've had so many people asking me corner questions this week. But Mike Hilton or Joe Hayden or Steven Nelson, listen, the Cowboys are going to play, if we're lucky, 18 minutes of offense. with a third or a fourth string quarterback. They're not going to complete any passes. Stay the hell away from Pittsburgh corners this week. Jesus.
Yeah, we've seen it, and even when they had Dalton in there, and we've seen enough. Like they do not know how to move the ball anymore. So
yeah, it's over. It's over.
Are you watching those games still? Are you that true of a fan?
Yeah, I mean, if it's on, I'm watching it. Yeah, absolutely. I stopped doing the DirecTV thing. It's pricey, so.
Yeah, Cowboys are usually on, unfortunately. It sucks when, I mean, I'm not a fan, but it's always kind of shitty when they're bad because it's like they're on primetime so much that it's just.
Oh, yeah, it's brutal.
It runs it. But anyway, Miami at Arizona. This is a low-key fun game. Miami's 4-3. I don't know if a lot of people realize that. But Arizona is favored by 4.5. This is an over-under of 48.5.
Yeah, and this is a great Arizona defense game for us this week because so over under 100 passing yards for Tua last week. What do you know how many he had?
Yeah, he had didn't he have like 60 something?
I think it was like 92. He completed, I believe it was 9 passes.
Wow. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That defense was great last week. They had a return too, I think, right? But
yes, yeah, the defense is playing great. It's just they were, and part of the reason they were statistically great is they were on the field for no bullshit like 38 minutes. Like it was insane. Yeah. Because the offense is terrible in Miami.
Yeah, it's true. Preston Williams, I don't know what his deal is. He's not a thing this year. Tua, yeah, that was a rough start, but surely it's going to be better this next week. The night game, Sunday night, New Orleans at Tampa Bay. What a game here. Tampa Bay is favored by 4.5, over under 50.5.
Oh, I love this game. And Antonio Brown's coming back. I actually like the under total, like just in general. But then I heard this week Michael Thomas is probably back. Emmanuel Sanders is probably back. I might change that to the over. But yeah, going to be fireworks. It's going to be Saints already won the first one. Like it's going to be great.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's follow that up with this next one. New England at the Jets. So yeah, that's your Monday night matchup. Yum, love that one. Look forward to getting off work Monday and going home and watching that thing. New England is favored by 7, of course. This is over under 42.
Yeah, I have no interest in anything from this game.
No, hell no. So that's your over-unders of the week. Let's get into the DraftKings lineup.
DraftKings.
Okay. So I have entered in it's a $5 single entry tournament. We had a question from our boy at Dynasty DVM. He wanted to know like what type of contest to enter. He says that he kind of struggles. It seems like even when he does put up a good week, it struggles to make much money. So what do you do, Johnny? Well, how are you having success with?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the site, right? Like
Yep.
if he's just playing classic, so you're the better guy to ask on that because you do a lot of classic on DraftKings. If he's playing Superflex on FanDuel, enter a lot of 3 to 100 person tournaments and make sure you do 2 quarterbacks because that's the way you're supposed to do Superflex. But seriously, it's a lot easier to beat 99 other people than like 39,999 other people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Way easier to win those. And yeah, sure, you don't get 5, 10, 20 grand if you win, but it's 100, 200, 300 bucks a pop times a few times a season. Before you're at it, you're at $1,000 before the end of the season, and you just build on that. You can do it slowly instead of just Hail Marying it all the time and hoping you get the big one,
Yep. Yeah, definitely good stuff there. What I do in DraftKings really is, week to week now, I'm pretty much putting up like 75 to 100 per week. The key to making money is building that bankroll. And I think the best way to do it is like I kind of half and half. I'd always enter in single entry tournaments typically. So I'll put like half my money into that, but then I would put like the rest of my money into the just double ups, where if you finish in the top 50%, then you get double your money back. And that's
Right.
that, usually you're looking at cashing like with like 130 to between, 140 points for your lineups in those type contests. So yeah, I mean, that's typically what I do in there. And also I have like a pool of like 15 to 20 guys that I choose from. And then I'm building like 3 or 4 lineups with those same guys. I just kind of like to, it is a little riskier, I guess, for me because if there's a big injury to a guy, that's gonna likely ruin my day. But it's just, when that guy does well, it really is nice when you have them scattered across, pretty much all your lineups.
Right. That's the way I like to do it too. There are some guys that are locks, and I like to put them in basically every lineup. And yeah, if they screw me, that's it. I'm toast. But you got to feel good about some guys and build around them. You know what I mean? Like I said, if James Conner has a bad week against the Cowboys defense this week, it's because either A, the injury Grim Reaper got him, or I mean, that's it. That's the only reason.
Yeah. Or they they have like 2 pick sixes and the defense gets them up huge, like 28. That would be a nightmare. But they run
They'll salt it. Yeah, right. Even then they'll salt it away with him. You know what I mean? Like I just don't see a way he doesn't cram it right down our goddamn throats. Like
yeah, that's what they should do. I agree. So anyway, let's get into this lineup. Let's get to building. Get your hard hat on.
Yes, sir.
All right, so top dog of the week, 8,100, Pat Mahomes. Man, it sucks we didn't have him anywhere last week. That could have been big.
Yeah.
So 8,100. I mean, that's not bad. That game against Carolina could be a back and forth matchup. Don't mind that. Kyler Murray, he is 7,800. Great matchup this week at Miami. Although that defense is probably better than most people realize.
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems like that could be a high scoring game. Russell Wilson 7,600. We talked about that matchup with Buffalo, how it could be high scoring, but again, we got to watch the weather. I like this matchup: Deshaun Watson, Houston at Jacksonville. Deshaun Watson's only 7,100.
Yeah, I like that a lot too. Plus, their passing offense has improved like exponentially since the beginning of the season. They're top 5 passing offense right now.
Yes. They seem to have gotten a lot better each week, or ever since Bob got fired. So, Josh Allen right underneath him, he's 7,000. That's another great matchup against
Yeah,
Seattle.
this week especially. Yeah.
That could be a huge play.
Yeah, Herbert is good as always, especially this week too. Definitely.
Yeah, 6,800 for Herbert this week. That's nice. So let's go down here and look at some savings that we
Ooh,
could potentially have.
Carr is still not that pricey. Who else sticks out?
Yeah, Carr's 5,700. And again, he's going up against a defense that allows 261 passing yards a game. And also, I'm pretty sure that isn't Mullins out this week, or I think he showed up on the injury report with a hamstring issue today, which
Ooh,
he hadn't. Yeah.
Ooh, Trayvon.
Yes.
They might get Damon Arnett back though. Although it doesn't matter. I mean, their corners are just okay.
Yeah.
So.
Right. But anyway, Derek Carr is great this week. I love him. Let's see where Chase Daniels is, Johnny. We're not going to play him, but we just want to see.
Whoa,
There's our boy Ben DiNucci.
Where is Daniels? I don't even see him. I don't even see him.
Dude, he's 4,000 this week.
4,000.
Are you feeling lucky, Johnny?
Not that lucky. I mean, it is Minnesota. Fuck.
Minnesota, the 30th ranked defense as far as passing yards a game.
In a pass rush with Ifeadi Igbo and DJ Wanham.
Right. Yeah. Got rid of Yannick, their best pass rusher. So, I mean, that's great. That's really nice. 4,000. He can toss 2 touchdowns, can he?
I believe he can. How sure? Okay, so first of all, where's the game? It doesn't matter. It's a dome either way, right?
It's at Minnesota, right? Yep.
So that's fine. So are we sure it's Chase Daniel? Chase Daniel. Lion Stafford on COVID list despite negative test. Status for Vikings game uncertain.
Okay, so he'll probably be okay.
Yeah. And this has happened before. Remember he had the false positive a while ago also?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll probably be all right.
Yeah, and then with such a low number on that quarterback, we'll make deals everywhere, and then all of a sudden Stafford will be in, and it will destroy the entire lineup.
That's true. That's true. It'll be a useless show. Well, a much more useless show than typical.
How much is Horsecock Lock? I mean, Drew Lock. Excuse me.
Oh, let's see. Josh is gonna really love this.
Sorry, we had to edit out. Joey dropped something that was almost cancelable on our IDP guys pod on Tuesday that we had to edit out.
What was it?
Not happening.
So shout out Joey. Thank you for making these beats on the for the drops and everything. We love you. Drew Lock is 5,200 this week, Johnny, at Atlanta. Primo matchup.
Yeah, shitty pass defense, no pass rush. Look what he did last game against a far more significant defense outdoors.
He's nice. 5,200. His price dropped after last week. They're just daring you to take him.
I know, and I've already got him going in a couple places, so I don't know if I want to keep going. What do you think? Carr instead, or?
Yeah, I mean, if we're Carr's the safer of these two, definitely.
Yeah, he's got better weapons, kind of. They both have okay weapons.
I like Waller this week. This could be a big Waller week. Same with Josh Jacobs.
I'm feeling that too.
Let's put in Carr. Let's put in
Carr. Plus, just the way the Chargers have been scoring lately, they're going to have to kind of. I am worried about the. We're good. We're good. Let's do it.
Drew Lock's good too, though, man. 5,200 at Atlanta. They are trash. They're so bad inside.
I know. And the thing with I'm just worried that the Raiders will be able to just like run and control the clock that way.
Well, maybe that's what we do. Maybe we go with Drew Lock, and then we get some Josh Jacobs, and
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
maybe even some. Maybe we can get some Jerry Jeudy or Tim Patrick or something.
Yeah, there's got to be something we could take.
Albert O.
Yeah,
He caught him a
that's not
touchdown
bad
last
idea.
week.
He did, but that was his only target though. That's the only
I
problem.
know, not great.
But it's
Okay,
inside. It's the Falcons. It's going to be back and forth. I don't know.
let's go Lock.
Yeah, we'll start there. If we got extra cash, we won't, but we'll look.
Okay.
Defense?
Yep. We
Yeah.
go quarterback, then we go to defense. We're going to save that money.
Right on down. So who's the first defense that's playing a backup? Vikings, but we don't trust them at all.
Right. So yeah, if it does seem to be Chase Daniels, Vikings are a good option at 2,400 this week. I mean, shit, even the Lions aren't a bad option at 2,300 just because the Vikings do dumb stuff occasionally. So, the Bills, it's weird seeing like a good defense down low, but it is Seattle they're playing against.
Seattle's going to cook on them. Giants could be an option. Cardinals is definitely an option.
I like the Giants a lot.
Titans
That's pretty nice.
Titans also against Chicago. Everyone's good against Chicago.
That's true.
Texans, that's a decent option.
And if you're thinking Tua's going to struggle, Arizona's not a bad play this week too.
That's what I came into this thinking is let's go Cardinals if they're priced okay.
They're not bad, and they got Marcus Gold now.
Yeah. And what's his face? Reddick has been dropping bodies.
Man, he's been great.
Yeah. Great linebackers, great safety, solid corners, solid corners. Dude, so it's the same shit as last week. Tua had trouble with Jalen Ramsey and Troy Hill. This week he's got Patrick Peterson and Byron Murphy. Like, no difference.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. That's a really nice play, I think. Also, Texans, if you want to spend 200 more, they're at Jacksonville, but they got the what's his face?
Exactly. That dude's seen zero. It's very similar. Although I like Arizona's defense a little better. I feel like because Texans, they got a pass rush, they got decent linebackers, but that's it. Cardinals got people everywhere.
Well, they're cheaper, so it's going to be the Cardinals.
All right, done. Perfect.
All right, so 2,900 for the Cardinals. Also, we mentioned liking the Giants this week. They are 2,700.
Right, that's going to be a low scoring affair for sure.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and look at tight end.
Yeah, see if we can save some cash there.
Top dog, Travis Kelce. I think it could be a good week for him again. I mean, every week's a good week for Kelce, it seems.
Yeah.
Darren Waller, I love Waller this week.
He's a lot less too, only 58. That's
5,800. Look at
that. Doesn't even.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No. I was gonna say it doesn't even move our average really.
Right. So that's a strong candidate right there. TJ Hawkinson, 5,100. Mark Andrews has gone down into the 4,000s now,
and he's due for a bounce back game.
I just traded for him in a league that I'm in with you, and actually I'm playing you this week, Johnny. It's a big game, big matchup.
Dude, I play everyone every week. I don't even know what the hell's going on.
We're
in too many.
I know. It was that's one of the bad things about the Rona. Too much time on our hands when it was quarantine.
Yes, sir. I like the Andrews. We're never gonna see that price again,
It's nice. You figure they're gonna have to I mean, that could be that seems like it could be like a 23-27 type game, and I could see Andrews catching a couple touchdowns.
I could as well. He's been quiet for too long. He's due for like a 2-touchdown game.
So that's great. So 4,800 there. Eric Ebron 4,500 against Dallas. That's not bad. Evan Ingram 4,300 against Washington.
Yeah, it's okay. Henry keeps dropping. Hunter Henry,
yes, he does.
Have to come back to to the land of the living at some point, right?
That week we played him. They did throw 2 touchdowns to the tight ends. It was just the other ones, not Henry. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, Hunter Henry's still getting targeted, fine. 4 targets last week, 7 targets the week before that. Yeah, he's due for a big one.
He is. So if they're both due for bounce back games, let's go Henry, save some cash.
Let's go both. Put Mark Andrews in the flex. I love it.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. So was there anyone else down there? Should we do some due diligence?
Yeah, let's do some due diligence. You threw Ridley in the flex also, by the way.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. This damn computer of Josh's. Josh, your computer's busted. We got some comments. I'm just ignoring the comments. It's always Josh.
A dog got elected mayor in Kentucky. Nice. Aaron, Kyle. I always bust in. So Kyle's on the IDP lounge basically every Friday, and I always bust in, and I'm like, this guy is gonna part someone's cheeks like Moses parted the Red Sea. Like,
yeah, I've noticed that. I love that. Okay, so
we were gonna check tight ends, bottom barrel.
Yeah. So
you're still in flex.
It's the computer. It's the computer. Not me.
All right. What do we got? Okay,
so Jonnu Smith is 3,900. Just touching. That's not bad. It's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Chicago's not great against tight ends. Trey Burton 3,500. Moali Cox 3,000. Irv Smith 29. He made me look like an idiot. Thanks, Irv. Ian Thomas 2,800. I mean, that could. No, hell no, we're not doing that. Albert O though 28.
And it's the type of matchup where they're gonna have to throw to a whole bunch of people.
Yep. So in his last 3 games, I know he only got 1 target last week, but that target was a touchdown, like you mentioned. Though 2 weeks before that, he had 7 targets, caught 7 of those targets for 60 yards, and then at New England, he got targeted 6 times, caught 2 of those 6 targets for 45 yards. So love to see that.
Yeah. How about we keep him in the back of our brains if we need to save some money? We can reverse course and go to him.
I love it. But yeah, that's if you're looking to, scrape the bottom of the barrel, that's a great option for you this week. Now, let's go get us a running back.
Yes, sir.
All right. CMC, is he coming back this week?
He is. He's awfully goddamn pricey. And it's the Chiefs. Like, how much are they? Yeah, they'll dump it to him a bunch of times, but
man, that's but hey, that's not. Remember, CMC was like 10,000 last year.
Yeah,
8,500, not bad.
No, it's not. Cook is definitely going to cook. There's no doubt about that against Detroit's
he's a lock
defense.
He's a lock. Let's just go ahead and put him in there.
Yeah, let's put Connor in too. Put Connor in too.
Love it. 69, nice, 100.
Nice.
All right,
so I don't even give a shit. We're doing it.
No, I agree. That's what I had, and I think that was the 2 running backs I showed in the one I sent you. So yeah, I'm all about that, baby. Wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins. This could be a nice DeAndre Hopkins week. Like pretty much every week is. But 8,200. That's pretty nice.
And he's gonna. Yes, he probably will have a great week, but he's got Byron Jones or Xavier Howard. Neither is ideal.
That's true. There's nicer matchups as we'll get to. DK Metcalf, he's 7,800. That's a little much, even though he's been so good this year.
Yeah, and he's got Tre'Davious White. So
that's it. Yeah. Damn, 43.1 last week. DK
monster.
What a monster. Diggs, I like Diggs a lot.
God, I like Diggs a lot this week too. We got to go with a couple cheap options to get us.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so we'll start low and then come back, I guess.
All right, so we'll be back hopefully. Let's go look at let's look and see what some of these mid-range guys are. We got Terry McLaurin. He's 6,500 this week. That's pretty decent at the Giants. Although Bradbury will be on him.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
So that's not great. Robbie Anderson, that's pretty good. I mean, I know that
So yes, it is, but keep going. You'll see where DJ Moore is, and it's gonna blow your goddamn mind. I was looking at this earlier.
Juju 6,200, Corey Davis 5,900. No, Chase Claypool 5,700. That's nice. DJ Moore 5,600.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
That's gonna have to be it, I believe.
Yeah, and the Chiefs don't have corners anymore, so
All right,
they're gonna have to throw to keep up. I mean, it is what it is. Like he's gonna have to be in there. I also threw Cooks in another lineup as a cheap guy that is probably going to be somewhat involved, but we don't have to do that. Mike Williams, 51. Oof.
Love that.
Ho.
Mike Williams, he could have had 2 touchdowns last week.
Yeah, he's on a tear lately. Yes, I love it.
All right, let's put him in there just for this. Like we mentioned, that's going to be a back and forth game, probably high scoring.
Yeah, that raises our average a little bit. Maybe if we go one more cheaper guy, we can afford a really decent flex here.
Dude, I know that we've done this a time and it's burned us, but Deontay Johnson at your cab. Well, we got James Conner. Let's stay away. We don't need to risk it.
Yeah.
But man, I love me some Deontay Johnson. It's no secret there.
We could throw Judy in to give us the stack with whatchamacallit.
Absolutely. That's what I just saw too, Johnny. 4,700 for Judy.
Oh my God.
That's
and
that baby.
Brings our average way the hell up too. Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
74. Oh, yeah.
Diggs, Johnny.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Now we got some money for a flex.
Hey, look at that. Diggs, we're just going to do it?
Oh, that feels so good. That feels like it's ordained by God right there.
I love that. I love it. I'm just going to go ahead. I mean, this is it. I'm going to read it off. Drew Lock, Dalvin Cook, James Conner, DJ Moore, Mike Williams, Jerry Jeudy, Hunter Henry, Stephon Diggs, Cardinals defense. When you know, dude.
Yeah, that feels like perfect. That feels absolutely perfect.
No money left over.
I'm throwing that in a $12 contest. That's what I'm doing.
Absolutely. That was nice.
That feels really, really good.
That's what we do it for, folks. That feeling. That's why we do this.
Oh man.
I'm emotional. Yeah. I'm emotional right now, Johnny. That thing's gonna put up 75 this week.
Yeah, that is a thing of beauty right there. Okay. So I'm gonna fire up the old FanDuel if you want to hit the thingy.
You sharing it with me?
No, yeah. I thought you were gonna hit the
sorry, yeah.
The drop.
Go.
Yep.
Oh yes, yeah. That's right. We gotta do those.
FanDuel.
That's right. Forgot about that. It's my job. I'm the guy that's supposed to be doing the directing and narrating and all that.
It's all right. We're all fried. All right. What do we got? That's the kickers. All right. So we'll start with the super flex. So this is a single entry super flex because we don't take kindly to optimizers around here.
Yeah, that's right. Y'all know your fancy math problems.
That's right. So who do you want for quarterbacks? Any quarterbacks? So I believe I did one with Russ and one with maybe Josh, or what? Oh, it was Brady because I wanted someone for the night game to hold people off.
So you, man, I feel so good about Josh Allen though.
I do too. You want to just do a Russ Josh?
Yeah, let's do that.
I like that.
We'll need to. What's the weather looking like? I wonder.
In Buffalo, yeah, that's a good question.
If we're gonna do them both, it's gonna be cold, I'd imagine.
So we could do a Russ Josh and throw Kamara in somewhere, and that'll be our Monday night hold off guy, unless you want someone on Tampa Bay. I just don't know who the hell to trust. I mean, is it Godwin? Is it Evans? Is it Antonio Brown? Is it Gronk? Is it Rojo? Is it? Oh, you know who it could be?
Yeah.
It could be Fournette. He's dirt cheap.
Could be, but yeah, like you said, I don't know that I want any of those guys.
Yeah,
It's just too hard to tell now.
Let's see how much. And Michael Thomas is pretty goddamn expensive, which is unfortunate because he's been gone all year.
Yeah.
I'd go with. I'd be happy going with Kamara, and we could figure things out after that. All right, so yeah, let's. All right, so we got Russ, we got Josh. I'm gonna check the weather real quick. Buffalo.
How did
New York.
Kamara do? I'm gonna check and see how Kamara did in their first matchup.
That's a good question. Yeah, you do that. I'll do this. Sunday, 65, sunny, 7-mile-per-hour wind, 0 chance of rain, perfect weather.
65 and sunny.
Yes, in Buffalo.
Oh,
New York.
beautiful, beautiful. Let's do it.
We're locked. We're locked and loaded. All right. I know it doesn't make sense, but the way I've won $400 the last 2 weeks is by doing well throughout the day and having a couple guys left going into Sunday night, and then just sneaking up on everyone and passing them and being the winner at the end.
I like it.
Plus, I feel like Kamara is going to be pretty good this week.
So he had 23.7 in the first matchup. He had 12 rushing attempts for 16 yards and a touchdown, and he caught 5 balls for 51 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, Kamara's going to be fine.
I don't know. I could go. Let's see what else we got. All right, so we'll start with a running back. We might need to save a little money because we just blew a lot on quarterbacks here. So we had Cook in the other one. We had Connor in the other one. Are there any deals this week? Jacobs is ill. That's not great. James Robinson, maybe.
Hey, so what's going on with Jacobs? Because that is a great matchup.
Illness. All right, let's see. Knee and illness, not practicing Thursday. Non-participant, yada, yada, yada. Committee if he's out. Not great.
All right, well, let's avoid him.
Yeah. Okay, so no Chris Carson. Maybe James Robinson. Gurley, perhaps. Chase Edmonds.
Chase Edmonds. I love Chase Edmonds.
You want to do that against Miami?
What's his price?
It's dirt cheap, 6,700.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. No Kenyon Drake.
Yeah, that's nothing for FanDuel.
Yeah, it's Chase Edmonds. He's been great with Kenyon Drake.
So he only had 5 rush attempts last game. Was the last game the one where Drake finally went bye-bye?
Yes.
Okay. 58 yards, 7 targets, 7 receptions, 87 yards, and it's all his this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can add him.
I like him.
Done.
Hey, that's my name.
All right, let's get a cheap receiver. Also, we gotta save cash here. So Stefan's only 76 here. That's kind of interesting. That's not a lot. Keenan 75. Lockett is 74. McLaurin and Fuller 72, 71. BJ Moore 7,000. Allen Robinson 6,900. Robbie Anderson 66.
What's our average at, Johnny?
7 even.
Okay, nice.
So if we can dip under 7 here.
Let's go get us a tight end. Let's go save some money
that's
first.
A good call. We can definitely do that. Yes, sir. Totally forgot about that. All right. So tight end savings. It drops off
Waller.
a cliff after. So Waller 64. That would save us a little bit. Fant 58, Jonnu 57, Hunter Henry 56, Evan Ingram 55, Albert O 5,000. But yeah, that Waller price is really, really good. 64. Yeah,
that's nice.
That's really good. Whew. It's only 2 more for Andrews, but I feel like you're right. Waller's going to be massively involved.
Yep. Let's go Waller. We didn't do Waller in the last one, did we?
Nope. All right. So that raises us up a couple hundred. If we can do one cheapo receiver somewhere under 7, we should be okay. So DJ Moore is exactly at 7, Justin Jefferson 68, Robbie Anderson 66, Juju 65. We don't want Chark with a rookie. We don't want Parker with a rookie. Mike Williams 62. Brandon Cook 61. Deontay 6 even. Christian Kirk 59.
I like that.
Marquise Brown 58.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jerry Judy, there he is again. If we want to save some money in here.
7 for him here. John Brown 55. That's an interesting idea, especially in a game that should be.
Yeah, it's true.
Shootout. He's been banged up for so long. People forget that his beginning of the season was like unreal. All right, let's look back. So it's been shit lately, but the first 2 games before he got beat to hell was 16, 16.2. Which for here is pretty good.
Yeah, and the matchup is wonderful. I mean,
it's the 32nd ranked pass offense. Russ is going to cook. They're going to have to keep up. They're going to pay attention to Diggs. Feels good.
I'm with it. I think that 5,500 for him is good, or 57 for Judy's good.
We got one Judy, so let's do Brown here.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I like Smokey.
Yeah, I like it too, and that should fix our average. Oh yeah, we're up to 78 basically. That's good. All right, so we need a second running back. We can do Connor 82 again. We could do James Robinson, Todd Gurley. We did Chase Edmonds, Ronald Jones, not Jonathan Taylor. Antonio Gibson, perhaps, against the Giants.
They're pretty good against the run, though.
Yeah. David Montgomery, 59.
That's nice. It feels like it could be a DeAndre Swift week, right? It feels like they.
Yeah, it could be. Minnesota's better against the run, though. And if you're Minnesota and you're up against a rookie quarterback, what do? You shut down the run. You make him pass, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So look at this though: Montgomery 59, Fournette 59.
Ooh, I prefer Montgomery. I think just because there's less competition there.
Yeah, this was interesting though. I looked at this earlier on Fournette. It says that Leonard Fournette takes over Buccaneers backfield in victory. 15 rushes, 52 yards, 3 passes for 19 yards. Only 8.6 points, so that's kind of concerning. I think Montgomery at least gives us 10, and that's all we really need for a cheapo guy like this.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. That's really like Montgomery's.
Yeah. 11, 9, 11, 15, 9, 20, 8, 6. That's
His ceiling's 20. You can expect between 10 and 15, I think.
Yep, I like it. And Tennessee's defense isn't anything special, so I like it. All right, and that raises our average to 86.50.
Nice. All right, so let's get a stud. Who do we like the most?
Ooh, Julio or DK. We can afford either. I don't think so. Tyreek just has not been what he used to be. Hopkins I don't know if he's going to go off this week. Plus, we could use that flex money for something special, maybe like Kamara. So DK 81, Julio 82, Thielen 77, Diggs 76, Keenan 75.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
I like that too. Evans 75, Lockett 74. Could be a Lockett week.
Yeah, it could be. The Diggs would be cool in here too with the Josh Allen and John Brown stack. But I like Keenan a lot.
Man, it's tough to say no because we could do DK or Julio and afford Kamara. We've got enough for it. But what could we fix if we went with Keenan down here? I don't know. Fuck it. We're putting in Keenan. We'll see. All right, we're going Keenan. That gives us 9,800.
Oh, sheesh.
for a flex. Kamara is only 9, so that gives us 800 extra. So we can maybe fix Chase Edmonds.
Yeah, see what we could do with him. We could get
Yeah.
somebody that's 7,500.
Alrighty. Running backs. 73 is James Robinson. 76 is there's no in between. So it's James Robinson.
I like Edmonds better there.
I do too.
So let's fix. Why don't we fix?
I like Waller. Brown, I don't think we're gonna improve much. What about if we
What
can
about Montgomery? Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what that does with Montgomery. So that would make us what, 64, 60
Hey,
something?
drop AK up there in that spot, and then let's go to the flex and see what it gives us.
Ooh, that's a great idea. That is a great idea. Open up some options. Alrighty. So who did we have? Oh, we had Montgomery.
AK.
Right? Oh yeah, we want AK there. Right. Okay, so Kamara and running back. Flex with 67. Interesting. Come on. Take it a minute to scroll. Come on.
Getting
All
there, getting close.
So
Here
Mark
we go.
Andrews, Robbie
Interesting.
Anderson, Antonio Brown, Juju, Ronald Jones, Jonathan Taylor, DJ Chark, Chase Claypool, Devontae Parker, Mike Williams, Marvin Jones, Brandon Cooks, maybe. Corey Davis, Swift, Deontay Johnson, Kirk, Gaskin.
Go back up there close to the top where we're at, or where we can't afford. I don't mind Robbie Anderson this week. You know, we like DJ Moore. Why would we not like Robbie Anderson?
That's true. It's the yin to that yang. So he'd be 66.
And even Melvin Gordon at Atlanta, is he gonna be? Is everything good with him?
I was looking at this, and there's a couple wonky things with it, right? So Atlanta's rush defense is actually third.
Well, they do got Grady Jarrett, Deion Jones.
Right. So
That makes sense.
That's weird. And what's his face? Philip Lindsay last week had 9 carries and 85 yards and a touchdown or some shit. Like he went crazy.
This is true.
Like everyone loves Lindsay this week.
The only reason I'm talking myself into Gordon is because he's right at the what we need. But I would prefer probably Andrews. I would think over him, and then again Robbie Anderson. Really like him.
I think Robbie Anderson's probably our best bet.
So he's right at 66.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I think that works perfect. Yeah, it leaves us $100 left over. That feels pretty good.
Yeah,
So,
I like that.
We got Russell. We got let Russ cook, and then Josh Allen against the worst passing offense in the league at home in a shootout. We got Darren Waller as our tight end in a bounce back game in a shootout against the Chargers. That's great. We got Robbie Anderson as our flex playing catch up against the Chiefs. That's awesome. We got Keenan Allen that gets targeted 50 times a game. We got John Brown for nothing in a game where they're going to have to throw a shit ton or they'll lose. So they're going to have to throw. We got Alvin Kamara to hold shit off at night because he's incredible and he's worth all the money. We got Chase Edmonds in his first game as the guy in Arizona. I think he'll be fine.
I like it.
I like it. All right, we're doing it. That felt pretty good. Yes.
Okay, you know what that means.
Yes, sir.
Kicker contest.
That main event. So how much did we win last week on you had a $3 ticket and you said it turned into what, $7?
Yeah, turned it not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. Okay, so who do we think does the best this week? Could be Mahomes. Could be Russ, like we always pick. It's not probably going to be Kyler, not this week. Herbert possibly, Josh Allen possibly, Deshaun maybe.
I like Josh Allen a lot. It feels like a Josh Allen week, right?
It actually does feel like a Josh Allen week. Let's see though, and he's got that rushing touchdown upside too. He's
Yep.
been kind of poopy lately, but he started the year 28, 34, 32, 25. And this is one of those weeks where he's just going to have to go boom, boom. Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
I'm cool with it. Let's do it. Let's go Josh Allen.
Let's do it.
All right. We'll start with the good kickers. There's our boy Young Hu. That feels pretty good. Oh, and Rodrigo's there too. Shit.
Oh man, making us choose. What the hell?
Both our guys. That's unfortunate. I don't know. I feel like Young Hu might have the better matchup, and he's more points per game.
That says a lot about us, though. I think that we've been on these guys all year, and now they are in the tier 1.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah. They've made it.
They've made it. They've arrived.
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever one you want to do.
Coup. Got to go with Young Ho.
Let's do it. He can do flips.
Yes.
They both have superpowers. He can do flips, and what's the other one's name?
Obviously something with his eyes.
Yeah. Rodrigo can see people on the sides of him without looking at them.
It comes in handy. You would be surprised how often it comes in handy.
We got to go Lutz here for this one, right?
Oh yeah.
It
Love
gives us a rooting interest for 820.
And we touched on it last week. That hair poking out the back. I love it.
Yeah, just for the hair and because it gives us something else to look at Sunday night. That's perfect.
Yep.
All right, tier C. We've got Ryan Suckup, who's the other half of that Sunday night game. Prater with a rookie. No Graham Gano. No Tyler Bass. No Kami Fairburn, Houston, possibly. Legatron, no. Jason Myers, possibly. Nick Folk, that gives us the Monday night rooting interest, but is he actually the Patriots kicker? I don't even know who the Patriots kicker is.
That'll be like a 14 to
he actually
7
is.
game.
Yeah, I mean he's been okay, but yeah, I don't really care about that. Yeah, I don't know. Who do you want to go with?
Well, we've already got Lutz. Look at Myers. What's he done?
Let's see. A lot of extra points. That's what he's done.
Buffalo could put the clamps on though on certain drives, They may be good for some field goals.
Yeah, he usually gets you like 6 or 7 is kind of his points per game here. He's had 8 and 12 the last 2 games though.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Let's do it. And last but not least, D for downright terrible. Jets kicker, no way. Chicago kicker, possibly. Oh, Boswell against Dallas.
There you go.
Yeah, that's like a floor of 6 extra points. So he just needs a field goal or 2.
Yeah. They'll start doing field goals once they feel bad.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so Young Hu, Lutz, Jason Myers, Chris Boswell, Josh Allen is our crazy kicker contest. Beautiful. So we're all set on that. I didn't see any dating this week, but I'm going to check real quick. Well, we got it. No dating this week. It's unfortunate.
Bummer. Get with it, Bachelor or Bachelor. Which one is it? Which one are we in?
Bachelorette. Yeah, so we're looking for guys to pull their junk out and drink a lot and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'll be I'm curious what the props will be for the women. I don't know what well, I guess we'll find out next season.
Yeah, I don't even want to speculate. We'll get canceled or something.
Good call. Let's do the opposite of getting canceled and play all the drops at once.
FanDuel contest.
All right. So everyone, thanks so much for joining us. This was a lot of fun, as always. Good luck this week. We hope you make some more money. Johnny, any final words or thoughts?
Yeah, no, not really. Good luck, and yeah, let's get that cash.
Okay, everyone hunker down, stay safe. I know times are crazy right now, but we're all going to get through this, and we're all going to come out the other side. So love you. Stay safe. Let's get this money.